Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Avernum 3. We just finished dealing with the slimes in the slime pit, and therefore with the slimes in the entire Krazan region. Hopefully. Thereby finishing off the first major story sequence, I guess. These people were previously hostile because they were afraid of the slimes, but we have now taken care of them, so the hill dwellers allow you to approach. Their elder, a gray-haired, aromatic old gentleman, comes to the gate to greet you. Hi, he croaks. Normally, anyone gets this close, we stick him on account they might get slimes with them. Now that the slimes is gone, we open for business. He hawks, spits, and holds up a brown clay jug. We makes the stuff and nobody else does. Sells it for a good price. Hurts like hell going down, but picks you right up. Want some? What exactly are you talking about? Which of these? Curing elixirs? Well, that's mighty disappointing, I must say. I mean, we do have an infinite source for fine wine if we want some for a quest or something, but other than that, that's hardly worth anyone's time. Okay, I was kind of expecting more out of those guys, but... Well, militia group... Yeah, whatever. Well, I guess we... Wait. Yeah, this is Krazan. Okay, never mind. Yeah, we return to Krazan, triumphantly. And... Did I talk to Vlad before? You meet a slightly deranged little man. His rough, dirty cloaks and thick boots speak of many months on the road. And he's bent over under the weight of a heavy sack. I'm Vlad, the light salesman. How are you? I might have missed him before, or maybe he's not always here. The light salesman. I don't need any lights. But you will. I'm sure we'll meet again. I get around. Oh. What's your occupation? I'm a light salesman. Takes me places, let me tell you. A light salesman? You heard right, adventuring friend. You can't hold a torch to my torches. Don't crawl into a slimy, filthy death pit, like a slime pit, without one. Except that place wasn't dark at all, so... Oh, really, what places has it taken you? Oh yeah, seems like I'm always going somewhere. I was up in Gale the other week. What a mess. What's wrong in Gale? Gale's a city way up the northeast. You aren't gonna believe this, but they're being attacked by hordes of monsters. Yeah, I mean, so these problems extend far north? You heard me. Hard to believe, I know. But what are you gonna do? Now, you wanna buy a torch? No. Okay. Thanks for the offer, I guess. Let's take care of those minor quests first. Dawn wanted something. Dawn takes the dryad's hair and inspects it. Good. I can weave this into a charm. It will give me luck at sea, and help me find love. We sailors have tricks of our own. In return, she gives you a stick she won in a poker game. I don't need it. Alright, oozing wand. Some experience, of course. It's nice, I guess. Yeah, another one of these. Ooh. I guess I'll take that harp. Yoink. Oozing wand. Right. You have one of these already. I mean, these are just not particularly great. The poison effect is usually not worth it. It's some light area effect damage. Oh, Slay Gukbar, really? I mean, I would like to. I just don't think that I'm going to be able to anytime soon, but sure. A fearsome giant going by the name of Gukbar has moved into a new lair northwest of Krazan. His raids have grown more enthusiastic and harmful. He needs to be removed. When he is dead or has moved on, collect a bounty from Captain Maxine in Krazan. Yeah. Exceptionally powerful. No kidding. Who was it? Oh, right. What's this mage here who wanted the unicorn horn? Right? Cindy? No, wait. It wasn't her. Where was she? This was someone else, right? Yeah, this is Valodia. You didn't want anything, right? Well, I guess I can sell him more of the regular unicorn horns. Again, a pretty good amount of experience, actually. I'm never gonna use his shield. And never gonna switch out my helmet, so whatever. Any new quests here? Deliver rare and pleasant oils to Dwayne. Lorelei. These are all new. A marble bust. One marble bust. Ticket to Ray. The Sage in Dorngas. Oh, I've never even heard of those places. But those rewards are still just as pitiful as before, so yeah. Let's see here. Unicorn Spiral. The Skilled Mage. Sarah of Shader. Wait, what? Sarah of Shader? Oh. Oh, okay, so I picked up the quest here, but I'm supposed to deliver it to Shader. Okay, I didn't catch that, I guess. I thought it was for someone actually here. Unless I'm mistaken and she is from here? And she is only from Shader? I don't know. I guess I'll go there anyway. Might be the next place I go to after returning to Fort Emergence. Actually, but let's talk to Arbuckle for now. So, I have stopped the slime plague, and I tell the tale. You tell Arbuckle of the slaying of the alien slime. Excellent! He claps his hands, and a huge sack of gold and a beautiful spear are brought to you. I know not your opinion of the Empire, but know this. By slaying the beast, you saved many innocent lives. I will let news of your brave deeds spread. If I have my way, you will be greeted with open arms everywhere in Valoran. Even though you are aliens among us, you deserve no less. Okay, thank you. Now that the slimes are gone, anything else I can help with? Apparently so. Honestly, I'd rather you moved on. I don't want to get in trouble for dealing with you. Maybe even get sent to Avernum myself. But I have had word from Mayor Bernathy of Shader. The city is on the Isle of Big Ale, to the northwest. They have their own plague of horrible monsters. If you truly want to help the people of the surface, you should travel there and see her. Okay. Well, that just happens to coincide quite nicely with my own plans. How have things gone since I destroyed the slimes? Like an hour ago? Well, so well that I have no need for adventurers. My guards have been up to the task of destroying the remaining pests, and that is what they are now. Dangerous pests, but pests nonetheless. So, dangerous pests, but pests nonetheless. Well, okay. Fair enough. Got a bit of experience there. Lava-fired spear. Well, also a good amount of coins. Too bad there's really not much I can spend that on for now. Yep, that's a pretty neat spear. Too bad we are not using those. It always feels so bad when you're, you know, just not using a certain kind of item on any of your party members. And all of those are going to waste. In my case, I guess that's shields and spears. But so be it. Now, that was that, right? Investigate Shader. And that's apparently also where I need to turn in one of those quests, and that's fine. Fair enough. Get mad. Oh, I never did this. Completely forgot about this, in fact. Yeah, I think I know what he's talking about. What? Well, okay, apparently there are still slimes around. Ooh, wow. Okay. Let's apply that real quick. Nothing to loot. Right. The blade inn is here. Yeah, this must be the place that previously didn't have anything. As you search the hills, you find the 6-foot-high pile of stones that you were told about, flanked by 2 stone spires. You poke around in the pile and find several lumps of something odd. It seems like metal, but it's far too light and dull. It's quite unusual. Take it. Metal lumps. God damn it, I didn't read that. I can just reload though. No big deal. Take it, okay. What? Hold on. Take it. Oh, okay. Now it gives me this text. Yeah, okay. Well, you pick up the odd-looking rocks and pocket them. As you turn, you see nomads emerge from behind the stone spires. You would swear that they weren't there before. They immediately moved to attack. These rocks must be precious to them. Oh no. Okay. Never mind, that wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Cultists and archers, and for some reason these don't get their name displayed. Well, I guess I might as well take a shot. Miss. Oh, a 13% hit chance. Uh-oh. That doesn't bode too well. Bandits. Oh, okay, good. That's a 88% chance. What? Oh, because... Okay, of course. That was a shot with a bow. Forgot about that. Of course, she doesn't have any skill in that. Okay, let's just casually daze every single one of them. Alright, and actually stun them all. Wow. Yeah, okay, 95%. That's more like it. These are not so bad at all. Alright, that was not so bad. Energetic herbs. Okay, just as a drop. Interesting. You closely inspect the bodies of the cultists. The body of the one cultist who mugged you. You find something interesting. All of them have small red eyes tattooed on the insides of their wrists. You don't find any other signs of who they are or where they're from. Okay. We also... metal lumps. Some lumps of something that seems like metal, far less dense and shiny than any metal you've ever encountered. Crystal statue? Wait, what? I don't even remember where I got that one. Drawing of a rune? Right, that's probably important. Okay. Well, let's return to this mage and see if we can gain any more insight. Wait. Oh, there he is. Okay. I've brought those metal lumps you hid. Presumably. If it was really him who hid them. You present the metal to him. He takes it eagerly. Did you have any trouble? You tell him about the ambush. He seems troubled. Oh dear, I will have to be very careful when I head south. Now for your reward. Nowadays, little is more useful than spells, especially with the monsters about. I left a spell tome in my room. I will unlock the door for you. Feel free to read it. Okay, that's a good reward. What was that metal? Magically proceeded steel into silver alloy. With a great amount of effort and magical skill, it will be worked into a powerful magical charm. Okay. The people who attacked us had red eyes tattooed on their wrists. Why? He looks very uncomfortable. I have no idea. No idea who they might be at all. You're sure that he's lying, but you can't get the truth out of him. Now that you have your metal, are you leaving? He finishes his drink. Yes, I am. Before I go, though, I'll leave something for you. If you need to revisit the tome I left for you, it will remain in my room. He stands, bows, and leaves. Okay. This one? Apparently so. You can improve your knowledge of the spell Slow here. Okay. Which means in this case that we learned it in the first place. Okay. I mean, not traditionally a spell I use a whole lot, but I guess I might as well put that there, just in case. Ooh, okay. I'll take that too, thank you. Alright. Well, we're probably going to run into those red-eye cultists and maybe learn about that weird metal some more at some point. Is there anything else I could be doing? Well, I never visited Golddale or the mine here. But I guess for now I'm going to actually return to Fort Emergence. Oh, we have a message for Ernest. We also have a quest to find this hermit somewhere up north. Oh, there was this battle going on here too. Yeah, but I can take care of all of that after I return from Avernum. Yeah, it's a little bit annoying that we're forced to waste time here, but you know. What day is it? Day 16 already. Wow. I mean, I have no idea if that's a decent pace for my current progress. I really don't know. You report how the mayor of Krizan enlisted you to fight the slime creatures, and Examander says, "How strange. After so many years fearing and fighting the Empire, our agents are now helping it. Nonetheless, continue on your mission. We must find as much as we can about these creatures, including possibly where they came from. After all, they threaten the place we want to make our home." Right. You tell Examander everything about the destruction of the alien slime. He looks much more worried than before. You see what this means, don't you? Some powerful force with great magical ability has launched an attack upon the surface. This is grim. The best that can happen is that the Empire will blame us and attack us again. The worst is that the attacker has the power to make the surface unlivable, and we will be doomed to stay in Avernum forever. Well, that seems like a bit of a stretch maybe, but who knows? It is clear that your mission is becoming much more important than we thought. We need you to get information for us, instead of just a brief survey of this fort's surrounding. Keep exploring the surface and find out as much as you can about these monsters. More importantly, find out where they came from. Otherwise, they may come for us. And if you find any evidence of who might be responsible, take it to Bera. Okay. You describe to Examander the body of the Evernite you found in the slime pits. That sounds like Erin. She was one of the first group to ascend and explore the surface. Thank you for letting us know what happened to her. I sincerely hope that you can avoid the same fate. In the meantime, I will let her relations know of her tragic demise. You tell Examander of the troglodytes and the havoc they are causing. He nods. Yes, I have heard of the troglodytes from other sources as well, he says enigmatically. They breed fast and are vicious warriors. However, I have heard that their lair is near that of their great enemy, the hill giants. This could be useful. Go explore the area. Maybe this enmity can be exploited. You have done well. You should go to the portal fortress, and from there to the Tower of Magi to receive a reward. Really? Okay. That will give us an opportunity to pick up that amulet we're supposed to find for someone. Once down there, see X and Solberg, and one of them will give you magical training. Sweet. And 100 experience. That's pretty good by quest standards, although I guess we did turn in a whole bunch of quests at once. Anything else I can do? Can help you with before you return to your explorations? I don't know. I have done some exploring. Can you give me more instructions? Keep finding out what is happening, and if you get the chance, keep the monster plagues from doing too much damage. If the surface world is destroyed, we will have nothing to return to. If you work as well as you have been, you will be rewarded. Okay. Exactly who are our allies. Right. Seems like all the other dialogue is just what we've already seen before. Building my strength. Fire. There was something else. What sort of rewards can I get? Exactly. Levy is where? Oh, okay. Nothing new. I thought it was worth a shot. Let's talk to Levy anyway. Responsibilities. May I have my allowance? 25 coins. Thanks. Have my achievements merited a reward yet? Well done. Here's the reward for dispatching the alien slime. A silver ring. A shield ring, in fact. Okay. More supplies? Nope. Can I trade with you? I can. Exorbitant prices, though. No thanks. Let's sell stuff instead. Wow, we're up to 6,700 gold all of a sudden. Let's see here. Shield ring? Not that great, honestly. Really not that great. Okay, that's exactly what he has. Well, I guess I might as well give that to her for the time being. There was the trainer over here who was promising to give me advanced training once we were, well, advanced enough, I guess. Require payment. I would like to train. Oh! Okay. Weapon training. That is expensive. As expected. I guess I can make up for my previous mistake, if you want to call it that, and improve Yar's bow skills by 1 to allow him to catch up. Right, because his weapon skill is only at 9. Yeah, because at one point I forgot to put a point in there, basically. Not really sure it matters at all, but I guess I can do that much. As far as basic training goes, I guess I can max out that. What else was there? Our quarters, Bera's office, right. Let's talk to Bera. Magical spells, nope. The Triad, exceptions. Ah, yes, of course. We were allowed to read these spell tomes. Was it these? But we weren't good enough to learn anything from them. Maybe that has changed by now. I have ended one of the monster plagues on the surface. Actually, who is this guy? I kind of forgot. His eyes are unfocused. He may be talking with you, but it is clear that his mind is wandering in realms far away. Well, I can tell him, so I guess I'm going to. I may have evidence for you. If you've gathered any useful evidence on the surface. I really don't remember what evidence he's even looking for. You described to Bera the rune you found in the alien slime's lair. That's right, I had completely forgotten about that one. He looks highly disturbed. I know that symbol. That is the emblem of Erica the Archmage. Perhaps you should go speak to Anaximander. This is dire news. Huh. Erica, you say? Magical training? Nope. Oh, okay. Yeah. He's just a jerk, but at least he gave us an important hint. Let's see here. Try to decipher. Oh, what? Move mountains. So good. Try to decipher. And spray acid. That's not as exciting. Have we learned anything new here? We have, actually. Next sweep. Late sweep. Not that I'm really going to use any of these, but, you know, might as well. Much more importantly, spray acid. That is... a magical missile. Oh, right, that's a single target. Yeah. That deals much less damage immediately, but acid is actually a reasonably strong debuff. Yeah, this one is going to be pretty huge. That's going to be very useful once I finally get it. Let's see here, actually. Okay. So the maximum level you will need in your main mage school is 19, apparently. Same for priests to unlock the final spell. Good to know. Okay, move mountains. Relatively expensive at 20 energy, but it's super good to finally have that available in unlimited supply. Of course, yeah, it's only rank 1, so it won't be enough to shatter all rocks. Okay, that was cool. We also actually want to go talk to our priest trainer and see if we actually learned everything already. Fair enough. Okay, back to Anaximander. Now that we know something about Erica being possibly involved in that slime business. You described the rune you found in the alien slime's lair, mentioning how it is the symbol of Erica. This concerns us greatly. Erica is our greatest archmage, and her hatred for the Empire is absolute. The possibility that she may be responsible for the ravaging of the surface is both unsettling and plausible. You should go and try to speak with her. She lives at the north end of Upper Avernum, far north of Gikra. See what she has to say about this. I'm surprised that's not a quest, actually. Oh, right. It actually says that Erica's tower is right there. I must have seen that before and forgot about it. Okay. That gives me another strong incentive to actually explore these upper caves some more, which I was kind of planning to do anyway. Alright. I guess I'll go ahead and talk to this unfriendly fellow. What's his face again? Johnson. You're the leader, soldiers, blah blah. Secondary surface crew. Any more quests? No. Alright, fair enough. Well, let's head out into Avernum. I guess I'll head over to the Portal Fortress and maybe return to the Tower of Magi first. Is there anyone else I might want to talk to here? Scroll pedals. Yeah, scroll pedestals. Read the book. Oh, right. These are just history information. Basically, backstory for people who didn't play the previous game or have forgotten about it. Alchemy lab. Enchantment box, right. Counter's office. Strange platform in a room nearby. What is it? Alright, okay, that's just about the enchantments. Fair enough. Gibberish. Tell me about it. Where was that? There's the portal. Strange scroll in the library, you say. Oh, this one. Okay, still can't do anything with that. Well then. Carol's bedroom. Carol. And it's been too long apparently. I don't remember anything I did here. She might actually be the one I'm supposed to get that pendant for. No, that's Denise's amulet. Never mind. But she's also around here somewhere. Julio. Maps. Okay, never mind. Let's just hop into the portal, I guess. Can I use the portal? It says here that you are authorized to go down below and receive magical instruction. Go ahead and use the portal when you want, but please don't overuse your privileges. I'm not planning to. Step into the portal. You start to walk into the portal. You feel resistance as you approach. Waves of heat and force try to throw you back. You push harder, moving slowly and carefully into the glowing pillar of energy. Soon everything goes black. Then yellow, then orange, then green, then colors you don't have words for. Then you find yourself elsewhere. I mean, we should be familiar with this form of travel already, right? Considering this is how we arrived in Upper Avernum in the first place. New arrivals. Follow walkway out of barracks. Do not step off. You stumble away from the massive charged portal that carries hundreds of people every day up to the surface and back down to Avernum. The energy in the room is palpable. You're amazed that the wizards here are able to keep it under control. To the east, through a granite passage, is the Tower of Magi. There, reality becomes more and more warped every day. There is a clearly marked walkway which directs civilians coming from the barracks to the portal without letting them wander near any potentially dangerous magical experiments. That seems sensible. This corridor is here to provide the rest of the Tower of Magi insulation from the intense energy of the portal. Its power makes every hair on your body stand straight out. Your stomach turns slow, lazy rolls. Nobody spends time up here if they can avoid it. People using the portal get in and out as quickly as possible. Okay, it's just some random townspeople here and a mage. And Madavi, hello. One of our most important quest givers in the previous game. There is a businesslike official standing at the entrance of the portal, notepad in hand. As people filter by, walking to and from the portal, he checks them off. You remember filing past him on your first trip to the surface. He barely noticed you among the line of nervous warriors marching up the stairs. This time, you ask his name. I'm Vidrain. He checks a paper. I can direct you. We are very busy. Why are you so busy? We are forcing as many people through here as possible. Everyone needs to be identified and checked off. Our staff is too small. What do you need a larger staff for? What do you think? For thousands of people going through, each of which needs to be checked. Of course we need more help. As soon as I hire someone, he or she slips through the portal. Everyone wants to go to the surface. People go to the surface without permission? Of course. And we can't send them back down. The portal's power is too limited. We can't spend it just to punish some reprobates. Are you in charge of the portal? In a manner of speaking. You... temporary returnee, yes? I've received information on you. What information do you have on me? You've been sent here for training. I can tell you where the instructors are. Oh, good. Where are our instructors? The spells you are to receive will be taught to you by X or Solberg of the Triad. I'm not aware of their exact locations, but poke around. I'm sure they'll turn up. Solberg has been spending a lot of time in his quarters lately, and X likes to poke around in the libraries. What library? I don't know. There are so many. Some are hidden, and some move around. You'll have to poke around. Sorry. Please excuse me. So much to do. Well, so much for directing me. I'm actually surprised that X is supposed to teach us anything, because he was very much not interested in teaching previously. You meet a small woman with dark skin and long black hair. She wears the robes of a member of the Triad, the Masters of the Tower of Magi. Lines of tiny runes have been tattooed on her forearms and the backs of her hands. She bows slightly at the waist. I am Madavi, of the Triad. Welcome back to the tower. What is your job here? I am of the Triad. Being a member of the Triad in the Tower of Magi is a post of no small responsibility, she says modestly. What is the Tower of Magi? This is the Tower of Learning, the center of magical studies and knowledge in Avernum. Unfortunately, because of the portal, we have also become something of a way station. What are your current responsibilities? Lately, my efforts have been spent on the operation and maintenance of the portal. It is a tedious job, and I was only picked for it because of my experience with the Empire Teleporter. How were you involved with the Empire Teleporter? She smiles wryly. During the Empire War, our foe's great weakness was its trouble sending troops down here. They made a massive portal to teleport hordes of soldiers here. I directed an effort to destroy it. For this, I was thought an expert on these things, and so I was stuck with maintaining the portal here. How does the portal work? The portal here was built several years ago. It was only 2 years ago that we were able to boost its power sufficiently to send someone near the surface. Our long-desired route to the surface was attained. Unfortunately, it has meant that everybody sent up has had to pass through here. She shrugs. Tedious, but it's necessary. Slows down our research greatly, though. What sort of research was done here? Many magical creations, plants and animals and such, were necessary to allow life in Avernum to continue. The glowing lichen on the ceiling of the cave, for example, was created through magical research in this tower. What is the Triad exactly? The Triad is traditionally composed of the 3 most skilled mages in Avernum. We reside in the tower and coordinate the magical efforts here. The Triad now consists of me, Solberg, and another. Another? You mean X? Or... The system usually works well. Sometimes, however, there are irregularities. Who is Solberg? A good friend, and one who has suffered much for Avernum. He usually studies in his quarters to the south. What is the name of the 3rd member of the Triad? He calls himself X. I don't understand him. Nobody does. He's skulking around somewhere. He's usually hiding in the southeast corner of the tower. He likes his privacy. Okay. What sort of irregularities happened? She looks uncomfortable. Linda, the Archmage, was in the Triad once. She performed a rather unfortunate experiment with demonkind, and we had to banish her from the tower. Only lately have we allowed her to return, as we need her considerable skill. She seems to have learned her lesson. Okay. What would you be doing if you weren't stuck with this job? Oh, quest. I wasn't expecting that. Good thing I came back to check every little bit of dialogue. I would be studying the Vanatai and their magic. A rich and valuable topic. Oh, well, I would have real trouble studying anyway. I was going to compare notes with Erica. She has learned a lot about them. She sighs. I would give a lot if someone could tell me what Erica has learned about the Vanatai. How might I find out? I mean, I don't know, maybe by visiting Erica and asking her? Erica has moved up to Upper Avernum. Her tower is up there. She tends to guard her knowledge, but she is methodical. She probably has written down what she knows somewhere. Okay, fair enough. I'll keep that in mind when I visit her. This room is filled floor to ceiling with webs. Peculiar, but you have a hard time finding anything that happens in this place to be unusual. Some mage must have wanted a constant supply of spider silk. Look, a bug. Oh, hey spider. A gigantic spider stares at you with big beady eyes. At first, you aren't sure what it's going to do. Then it says in a friendly, high-pitched voice, "Hi there, my name is Spider." As you process this, it starts to bounce up and down happily. "I'm glad you're here." Why are you here? "I'm here because the Nito wizards here wanted to study me." It looks at you closely. "You're cute." Thanks. You're cute too, I guess. "Really? You're nice," it chirps. "Wanna go eat bugs?" No thanks, I just ate." "Oh, bugs are yummy, and the wizards keep a bunch around for me. Sure you don't want some?" You politely decline. It looks sad for a moment. Oh. Do you like the wizards? "The wizards are really, really powerful. They can kill 1,000 flies with a single wave of their hand. Cool, huh?" It gives a single emphatic hop of approval. How have they, studied you? "They say I'm a giant, intelligent, friendly talking spider. And a neat freak of nature or something. They say they should study us before we all disappear." It thinks for a minute. "I think they also like my silk." The wizards want your silk? "Yeah, they use it to make magic things, or do experiments or something. Since they give me lots of yummy flies, though, I don't mind." It pauses. "The wizards are nice." Why are the intelligent spiders disappearing? "There aren't many of us in these icky caves anymore. Most of us went to the surface, where the bugs are tastier." Huh, okay, so, looking forward to meeting a colony of talking spiders up there. How's your kind getting to the surface? "We snuck there in secret tunnels, known only to we spiders." It scuttles back and forth to illustrate the sneaking part. "The spiders are up there now, living a happy, yummy life. If you see them, say hi." Okay, I will. Can you tell us where these secret spider tunnels are? "They're secret, silly." It thinks it over. "I'd better go before I forget not to tell you, and then tell you. Bye." It bounces off. Not that there's a lot of room to bounce off to here, but okay. Well, that was nice. I like these guys. Okay, that's a difficulty 6 luck. I wonder... Well, I mean, I guess I'll be returning here if I have a quest to find Erica's knowledge, so... Might as well take a note about this. Tower of Magi. Door 6. There are definitely going to be more magical barriers and doors and whatnot. This is where people are billeted while waiting for their turn to use the surface portal. The barracks are cramped and uncomfortable. The Tower of Magi is not at all worried about providing creature comforts for outsiders. Well, fair enough. Okay, none of that is free. That is, though. Okay, I was gonna say, I'm definitely not allowed to just exit the tower and explore lower Avernum. This is the exit from the Tower of Magi. You stare longingly at the passage that leads out to Avernum, but then you turn back. Your business is back up on the surface. I mean, why would I stare longingly, though? Shouldn't I be glad that I finally made it to the surface? Even though it means fighting all kinds of nasty creatures. Alchemy and stuff. Okay. Feed me. Cheeseball, hello. You encounter a very large, very pudgy calico cat. You approach it. It looks up at you. The intelligence in its eyes surprises you. I, it proclaims regally, am Cheeseball. Not the name I would have chosen myself, I assure you. Do you wish to speak? Cheeseball is a rather unusual name. Infinite are the indignities we familiars must suffer. What is a familiar for? It walks up and bats at your bootlaces. I am the highly magical, immensely intelligent servant of Solberg, and a lousy job it has been. How did you become intelligent? Can't you tell? By magic, of course. Who is Solberg? He's a wizard. He's very powerful. Supposedly big deal. Well, very powerful, supposedly. Big deal. All the years I've been with him, he hasn't once summoned some fresh mice for me. Why has being with Solberg been so lousy? First, I had to hide with him in some crummy, smoky, evil tower for years. Then I had to follow him all over the place. No catnip, no mates, no relaxing. How can you not pity me? He spits a hairball in irritation. Not sure how that's how it works, but okay. I guess we pet it? You pet Cheeseball for a little while. He purrs happily. It is a very undignified pleasure, I know, but my nature makes its demands. What would have been your name choice? I would prefer to have been a wild jungle cat, romping through the woods, chasing wild beasts, ripping out their jugulars. That's the life for me. It hisses in a way that might almost be thought of as ferocious. Okay, that's cute. Alchemy and stuff. I mean, I'm not super interested in alchemy and stuff. I would like those magical instructions, though, especially if they're free. Temple of the Seeking Soul. I mean, okay, we might be getting some priest spell instructions here from Mother Clarice. This woman is old and tired, worn down by decades of service in the underworld. Yet her robes are an immaculate white, even paler than her face, and her face radiates peace and strength. Welcome, child. I am Mother Clarice. This is a place of peace and learning. Are you in charge of this temple? I am a high priestess of the Church of the Seeking Soul. I spend my time learning and teaching, and, when it cannot be avoided, wandering. What is it like to be a high priestess at the tower? It is the greatest honor ever afforded to me. What are the teachings of this church? We are dedicated to the liberation of learning. Why do we not suffer the tyranny of the strong? Why do we not live exclusively in hovels, prey to giant lizards and disease? Because of learning. We of this church accumulate and further knowledge in all forms. Knowledge is not wisdom, but it does lead to it. Learning what? Everything. My main responsibility in the Church of the Seeking Soul is to never stop learning and never stop exploring. It is a great burden. Sometimes I wish to stop and say enough is enough. Fortunately, the joy of teaching keeps me going. Will you teach anyone? Others hoard their magical skills. We delight in sharing them. Alas, we must request a fee to support our archival efforts. Are you interested in spells? I can provide them. Sure. I take it that you don't care for wandering? Before I came here, I did service in the Empire War, healing and even fighting. It provided an education, but one I would have been happier without. Well, what can you teach me? All kinds of things. Wow. Curse the land? Wait, what? That's a new one. Curses a patch of land, afflicting all who pass through it for a time. Okay. Average prices, that's good. Ward of Thoughts. Move mountains. That seems important. We can actually max this out, allowing us to break every bit of rock that we'll ever come across. That's amazing, having that this early on. Unshackle Mind. Yes, we definitely need at least one rank of that. Heal is just a better healing spell. I guess I'm gonna learn the first rank of each of these. That's quite a bit of money, but it seems worth it. Was there anything else? Do you heal visitors? Yes, I can. Are any difficulties ailing you? No, I'm fine for now, thanks. Okay. Well, good to know that there is a bit more to learn here if we need it. Menlo? Hello? So it's Menlo the Sage, okay. Magic for Dummies. Too bad we can't take this even to only read it once. The crone behind the counter is so aged and brittle that you're surprised none of her bits are falling off. You. Welcome to my shop. I'm Menlo, she says in a creaky voice. What do you do here? Child, I have forgotten more about magic than you will ever learn. My knowledge extends from the bottom of the sea and to the highest star, and I'll share it with you, if you ask nicely. That seems likely, ma'am. What? Sure, let's be polite. What can you teach me? She looks you over and thinks. You are the surface adventurers. I know of you, and I know of things which will help you. I will tell you of Erica for 100 coins, and dragons for 200. Finally, for a scant 25 gold, I can give a friendly warning. I'm an important adventurer. Couldn't you help me for free? No, a professional sage never ever works for free. Save your pennies and return when you don't need to waste my scant remaining time. I don't know. I'm gonna keep it in mind. Not sure if any of those bits of info are going to be absolutely crucial to find anything. But I'm definitely gonna save what money I have left for learning mage spells first and foremost. With any luck, we might be able to get 2 ranks of the Dispel Barrier spell, which would be amazing. For aesthetic reasons, the door to the room where gardening supplies are stored has been concealed. The stuff inside doesn't look that interesting. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Oh. Oh. Crap. Well, I quick-saved not too long ago, so... Oh, okay, that was easier than expected. Oh, get another shot. Trash burners might be immune to fire. Yep. Indeed they are. Ow. I guess I probably wasn't supposed to kill these. But, well, it's not like I had a choice after discovering them. Oh, the man sitting at this counter is busily chopping pungent and rare herbs into neat little piles. Shelves behind him sag beneath a variety of multicolored solutions, each with its own illegible labels. I'm Vincent. Welcome to my shop. What sort of shop is this? The Tower Apothecary. I make a variety of powerful potions, which are available for purchase. The tower is an excellent place for this sort of business. Why do you make potions? Wow, these completely pointless, stupid questions that the game allows you to ask over and over again. Okay. Potions are the most convenient of the item magics. Great strength, great portability, and they taste great. Who could ask for more? Taste great, really? Honestly, no. But maybe someday I will develop a way to make them not taste horrible. Okay. Expensive. Shielding potion. Honestly, none of that is really particularly interesting. Well, let's continue down this way. Actually, let's go over here and open this little... Oh, okay. Chamber. This concealed hall is the robing room for the temple. Most temples have one where the priest prepares before beginning a service. Fair enough, but why would the button be outside here? That seems inconvenient. I feel terrible, but not too terrible. Sure. Stash that for later. There's nothing else here, huh? What's it say here? In memory of Patrick and his many years of service to Avernum. Rest in peace. Oh, Patrick died. Well, I guess he was pretty old when we last saw him. In memory of Silverio, mighty wizard, lost in the Empire War. Silverio doesn't ring a bell, although he probably should. Remembrance Park. Okay. What? Excuse me. Okay, somewhere, yeah, this should be the button that opens Access Secret Library. At least it used to be. This is the Tower of Magi's creature storage. Here, creatures waiting to be used in horrifying experiments are imprisoned until it is time for them to meet their fates. There is very little equipment here. You hear snarling coming from behind the barriers. Alright. How pleasant. Yep, there he is. The man, the legend. Xeon oil lamp? Can use this once before resting. The infamous wizard X created many odd magical artifacts during both his time on the surface and his exile to Avernum. You own this one? No, I don't. I mean, I own it now, I guess, since it's free to take. How fortunate. Restore energy. Okay, so that's an infinite use mana potion. At least it looks like that's what it is. Pretty cool. Oh, okay, you didn't have a picture before. I guess I liked it better that way, but alright. You encounter a wizard wearing long, rich violet robes. A heavy cowl covers the mage's head. You can't make out any details of his or her face. Okay. In the shadows inside. It's pretty creepy. The old wizard says in a soft whisper, "I am called X. Do you work here?" "I am of the Triad." "What is a Triad?" Again, the whisper emerges from the cowl. "The guardians of knowledge and the protectors of Avernum." How do you guard knowledge? "We restrict the flow of magical knowledge so that the weak and untrained do not grasp hold of that they cannot control." We are all weak when we start out in life. Most of us are. If one gains magic he or she cannot control, only blood will be produced. X emits a dry chuckle at this. Okay, not so sure what's so funny about that, but... would you teach me some more magic? "I only give great power to those who have done great deeds. Eradicate some of the more powerful creatures in northern Valorim, and I will assist you. If you have done anything of use in southern Valorim, talk to Solberg. He is responsible for rewards in that area." Okay, fair enough. What sort of research do you do? "Of late I have been creating items. Powerful magical items." Really? What sort of items? "I made items to assist the first group of spies to infiltrate the surface. Unique magical items, the like of which has never been seen before. The Xeon items. The Xeon items? Zion items? I don't know. Do you have any items like that for us?" He chuckles. "For you? For the secondaries? I think not. If you want my Xeon items, explore the surface. They are all still up there somewhere, lost by the first group. As for me, my researchers have since traveled elsewhere." Fair enough. Do you work here? Try it. Okay. How do you protect Avernum? "We watch over the magical knowledge and grant it to those that have earned it." Okay. Fair enough. Okay. This is a secluded meeting room. 3 ornate chairs face each other over a brazier. A fire burns in the brazier, but you see no fuel sustaining it. You try to enter, but a powerful barrier blocks you. A voice says, "Triad members only, please." Okay. Also fair enough. Vanity portal. Dusty. This portal was Avernum's connection to the lands of the Vanatai. It still exists, but just barely. It flickers in and out of existence, and it's clearly far too weak to use. The room is filled with dust. Nobody has been here in a while. One wonders why. You get close to the Vanatai portal. You start to feel nauseated. The portal's energy must be out of balance. You back away. Using this portal would be quick suicide. This used to be the only connection between human and Vanatai lands. Now that the main portal upstairs is capable of sending people to the surface, this one is less important. I mean, but the one on the other big portal doesn't send people to the Vanatai lands, right? But still, there are supposedly diplomatic connections with the Vanatai, right? This is a small store crammed in the back corner of the tower. It's cluttered with amazing amounts of junk, most of it clearly useless. Making your way to the counter will take some effort and some careful stepping. Also, why do we even bother? To press this button, for example. Nope, we can't. Well, let's talk to Brantford then. This mage looks more like a salesman than anything else. A leather satchel is slung over his shoulder. It bulges with all manner of odd-shaped things. As you approach, he displays a predatory smile. I am Brantford, mage and salesman, collector as well. What is it you collect? I collect valuable items of all sorts. Where do you get your items? Many interesting souls come through the Tower of Magi, and I collect goods from them for resale. Perhaps you would like to purchase some of my goods? Or sell me some trinkets you no longer have need of? Maybe later. What do you think about the Tower of Magi? A wondrous place. Pity about the weirdness. Weirdness? Oh, one hears rumors of odd goings-on. Although I have accumulated some magical skill over the years, I don't concern myself with such things. I am a businessman. I guess I'll take a look at your wares. Slightly expensive. Okay. Return life. 800. Piercing crystals for 320. Magical notes for 80. Fine steel, emerald chain with Blade Master. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this is all way too expensive though. I guess I'll sell what little I have. Interesting. So ultimately, yeah, that's just a shop with a button that's too hard to press. Button. Brantford. Barriers. Various. Okay. This might lead to Solberg's room. Okay. The sacks are full of worn and torn bits of fur and old linen. A few discarded cloaks and tunics, nothing of value. Oh, hello, soldier. Don't mind me. I assure you I'm authorized. This used to lead somewhere, but I can't quite remember what this was. The corridor is cool and calm. You see a series of ornate doors along the south wall. A nameplate hangs on each door, each with a single mage's title carved into it. These must be the wizard's quarters. Indeed. Denise? Denise? Wait. Oh! This is where we'll find her amulet. Well, probably not as an item on the ground, but in here maybe? Nope. Oh, what is this? Hold on. Focusing crystal. Ooh. I mean, obviously she wouldn't mind us taking that, right? Mages are traditionally a messy lot. The wizard who lived here crammed this case with a stunning assortment of valueless junk. Remembering what Denise and the portal keep told you, you examine the case carefully. Removing the bottom shelf and excavating a thick accumulation of trash reveals a small silver amulet. Take it. Okay. Nothing else in there. I mean, I don't usually steal stuff, but this focusing crystal, or focusing crystals, are definitely going to be super rare, and they are necessary for crafting, so I feel it's justified, you know, for the greater cause. Linda's offices. Unauthorized personnel not allowed. Stay out, shut up. Oh, what? Oh, that's over here, I guess. Hey, Solberg. You meet an aging mage in flowing violet robes. Although he is only in his 40s, he has aged well beyond his years. He gives you a weary blow. A weary blow. A weary bow. A weary bow, my god. Weary bow. Ah, a young adventurer. Another in a long series. I am Solberg, of the Triad. You have heard of Solberg, this legendary wizard who has fought long for Avernum. I have destroyed the plague of slimes. Can you teach me a spell? Icy rain. Ooh, sweet. Very good. Thanks, man. Your struggle against the alien slime shows you'll need more powerful magic to complete your surface task. He teaches you how to cast the spell Icy Rain with much greater efficiency. Cool. That means I'll still need to actually find a spell trainer who will teach me the other 2 ranks of that spell, but I'll take it. So he's not actually going to teach me spells, it looks like, but give me the final rank for some select spells as an extra reward, which is fine by me. But since we did find a priest spell trainer here, I'm expecting to find a regular mage spell trainer somewhere as well. I think there was one over here in the general teaching area previously, so maybe he's still going to be over there. Well, anyway, tell me more about the Triad, I guess. He gives a weary, sad smile. I serve Avernum in my capacity as a member of the Triad. Alas, I have endured many ordeals in this position. What sorts of ordeals have you lived through? For many years I was forced to hide in a tower far out in the nether caves of Avernum for my own protection. The years of my life I lost in that prison I prefer not to think upon. What is the Triad's purpose? The Tower of Magi oversees all magical activity in Avernum, makes sure dangerous knowledge doesn't become widespread, and watches for any potentially deadly experimentation. Such a position is not without risks. In addition, I am supposed to give magical rewards to those who merit them. Like us. What sort of dangerous knowledge? We try to control who can cast arcane and barrier dispelling spells, for example. If unscrupulous persons obtain certain spells, we could all be in great danger. Magical experimentation can be very risky for us all. But we need it to survive. Yes, but we need to keep a close eye on experiments, to make sure nothing deadly gets loose. In particular, I watch my old adversary, Linda. Can you tell me more about Linda? She has a dangerous predilection for summoning nether creatures. This tendency was what first drove me into hiding for many years. Now that she is back in the tower, I am very, very nervous. Understandably. You have served Avernum for a long time. True. I was one of the first wizards here. I fought in the first war against Grahoth. I helped build the Tower of Magi. I had the honor of assisting the adventurers who destroyed Grahoth once and for all. Then I had the further honor of assisting the adventurers who contacted the Vanatai and helped us win the war against the Empire. I have had a hard life in Avernum, but it was full of achievement. What happened to those adventurers? The first group? Nobody knows. They disappeared. Some think that they eventually found an escape route to the surface, though I have my doubts. The second group? They are in Avernum still, helping repair the damage from the Empire War, and working to build relations with the Vanatai. Okay, cool. I don't guess I'm going to get another spell reward, but... Oh, actually I do. What? More proficiency? No, I guess... Okay. We only got a single rank of that. Never mind. Right? Yes, Icy Rain rank 1. Fair enough. I mean, I'm never gonna use slow. But I'm definitely going to replace this one, actually. Icy Rain just should be so much better. It does cost 10. But this costs 12. This deals much more damage. Should be a larger area of effect too. Yeah, I mean, this area, this damage over time component is definitely not without its benefits, but you know. But you know. Okay, also since we are at over an hour here and we got what we really came for, I'm gonna keep exploring this place next time. Hopefully finding another, or an actual mage spell teacher. That would be awesome. Maybe also a teacher for some other skills, although I'm afraid I'm going to run out of money before I can really afford much. But we'll see. For the time being, I thank you very much for watching, as always. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.